Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot with Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages or the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come through, what messages come out with the cards in this reading. So the first card we have is the Death card. We do have some Scorpio energy with this. And we have the Chariot, which is more Cancer energy. Could also deal with another Cancer or a Scorpio. And we've got the Strength card. So we have some Leo energy as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles showing up here at the bottom of the deck. This is a pretty prosperous energy. This feels like an abundant energy. I do feel like also being able to get to a space of stability within a situation, which allows for being able to build upon a strong foundation. I do feel like this could actually be also affecting you in your work, in your career, and being in a space where it feels like things are really picking up in the way that you want them to. But I also feel like getting to that stable place in a connection where you're able to thrive when it comes to building with somebody. I do feel that with this Ace of Pentacles, this could even be an offer towards you. I feel like this offer is rooted in something stable. This is also something that is more so promising as far as the offer that they are offering you. I do feel like with the Death card, this does feel like an energy of a strong commitment. I feel like this is also an intense energy as far as the way someone feels about you. But this person is all in. I do feel like with the Death card, this also could be an end to the way things have been going. And also a sense of being able to experience a leveling up. Because I do feel like something has to give as far as something having to change. But I feel that this is an energy of being able to kind of shed a layer, being able to let go of something that's no longer working or something that you're outgrowing for something better to come in. I do feel like with the Death card showing up over here, it feels like a sense of being able to ascend within a connection with somebody. And I do feel like it's also leading to a lot of changes within your connection with this person. But I feel like this person is embracing that energy with you. With this Death card showing up over here, I do feel like with the Chariot card showing up over here, this feels like a pretty determined energy to be able to experience progress. You may be in a space where you are ready for something new, being able to experience things, also be shown to you that it is worth your investment, is something that's going to lead to an advancement, being able to experience that progress. I do feel like with the Chariot card showing up over here, this is a successful energy, and I do feel like you're going to be able to see that. And with the Strength card showing up over here, this is a pretty strong energy. I feel like even your connection with somebody is a pretty strong one. It's rooted in a very strong level of connecting with somebody. I do feel like with the Strength card, you're also dealing with a person who is somebody who's quite strong. I feel like this person is quite resilient, but especially when it comes to your connection, there is something this person is like, it has a hold on them in a way that they can't not care about your connection. It's something that impacts them quite deeply. And I also feel that when it comes to having a lot of compassion for you, it's very present. I do feel like there is something about your connection. And I do feel like with the Strength card showing up over here, you definitely have a strong connection. And I also feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, this feels like an energy of being able to enter into a new phase within this connection with this person. I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles. But at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Hierophant. So this Hierophant showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of commitment. So I do feel like there is a sense of being able to progress things to a more solid and committed space. But I do feel like with this Hierophant card showing up over here, this feels like a pretty wise energy that's really developed over being able to learn from past experiences and implementing those lessons in a way that's productive towards being able to either show up better. And I feel like also being able to connect in a stronger way within a connection. But I do feel like there is commitment over here. I do feel like this is a pretty safe energy as well. So I do feel like within a connection, you feel safe with this person. This person's going to make you feel safe in a way that is also contributing to be able to have a connection with somebody that feels quite stable as well. And I also feel that there's something traditional about your connection and the way it's unfolding. But with the Six of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of somebody who has a lot of deep feelings. I also feel like this feels like a very sincere energy as far as even being in a space where somebody is able to have a lot of empathy for you or for the situation. Especially with the Six of Cups, this could be also past energy. So I do feel like there could be history within a connection with somebody. And I do feel like when it comes to how far back things go, this does feel like being able to experience an upgrade within a connection, being able to connect in a different way. But I feel like that feeling of being connected, being built over history is also something that keeps you together. I do feel like with the Six of Cups that this is also an energy of being in a space when it comes to thinking back. There is a lot of nostalgic energy, but I feel like it's looking back in with a positive outlook. I do feel like that's something this person carries with them when it comes to thinking about the past with you. And I do feel like it's also something that is also like a motivator. I do feel like with the Ace of Swords showing up over here, feels like an energy of being able to experience some clarity being brought into a situation with someone. I do feel like there's a sense of being able to also have communication. So there could actually be some communication between yourself and this person that's also further allowing for there to be clarity between yourself and someone else, or between where things are headed within your connection. I do feel like with the Ace of Swords, this feels like an energy of also being strongly connected on a mental level, and the bond being one that's also a mental bond between yourself and this person. Being able to explore that further is also something I'm getting with the Ace of Swords. But with this Knight of Pentacles, this feels like an energy of having a steady connection, being able to develop. I do feel like with the Strength card, it's rooted in something quite strong. I do feel like there is a sense of genuine, sincere care and genuineness from this person, as well as within this connection between the two of you. I do feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, this does feel like an energy of someone having your best interest at heart and trying to be able to keep that in mind. Do you feel like with that, so especially this contributes to trust, also being something that is rooting, making this connection one that's quite strong as well. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the religious factors. We have it is safe for you to love. And we've got the true love card. So the religious factors card showing up over here, this does feel like the spiritual connections what I am getting. Do you feel like it is one that goes quite deep as far as even this person that you're dealing with? They may be somebody who is quite spiritual. I do also feel like you could be somebody who's quite spiritual as well. I feel like that's also a big part of your connection, why you've come together. But with this religious factors card showing up over here, this does also feel like it's pertaining to this Hierophant card. And I feel that with the Hierophant card, there is something quite traditional about the way in which the connection is being handled and even the outlook within it. And you could share that perspective with this person. What I do get with this religious factors card showing up over here, that you could have a lot in common with this person as far as upbringing, especially when it comes to the religious or spiritual side of the way that you are connecting with this person or looking at life. And feel like even the spiritual path that you are on, you may actually have that in common as well. I do feel that with this it is safe for you to love card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to connect quite deeply with somebody. And I do feel like with that Ace of Swords, with the amount of being able to experience, being able to connect on a mental level, and even intellectually having a strong bond in that sense, do you feel like there is also this sense of being able to experience this deeper intimacy when it comes to your exchanges with this person. I do feel like with this opening your heart's energy with this, it is safe for you to love. It feels like a sense of being able to establish somewhat of trust, and I feel like this person may be in a space where they really do trust you. I feel like you may also really trust this person. It makes this connection feel like it's one that you can trust, and I feel like the emotional safety is present because of that. But I do feel like with this open your heart, there's an exchange that's happening here, and I'm getting it pertaining to this Ace of Swords. So there is a give and a take, but there's a flow in that, and I feel like it's also balancing your connection with this person as it unfolds. But with the true love card showing up over here, this definitely feels like a connection where you and this person have a pretty solid and even soulful connection is what I'm also getting with that Six of Cups. With the Six of Cups, this feels like a pretty sincere and even soulmate like kind of a way to connect with somebody. So the true love card showing up over here, I do feel like there's a lot of love here that this person holds for you. I also feel like within this connection, it is one that's rooted in genuine true love. So I do feel like there is something about this connection. I do feel like with the Death card showing up over here, this does feel like being able to connect in a way that feels like it is also really leading to this really deep sense of connection and commitment. So I do feel that way with the Hierophant as well. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.